good to see you. Because people are getting back in the swing of things, school, and all that good stuff going. All right, y'all get settled. Okay. Everybody have the props they need. As long as y'all are fine. Yeah, does anybody want to be by a key? Just wherever you want. You could be right there, or, oh, she's going to pull over and be with you. Ah, so you can all fit in one line. That's fine too. If you feel like you fit. It'll be very cozy. Yeah. Penny has been here all this time, like for 10 minutes, and now she's moving. All right, this is good. Okay, everybody. Welcome. Namaste. Namaste. And let's chant Loka Samusta Sukhino. We'll start with 3 ohms. I think we all know this. Let's chant it together 3 times. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And close the eyes. Check in. We're here, we're where we plan to be. And just check in to see if any parts of your body are asking for special attention. Notice your mental state. See if you can name your mental state at the moment. And let's take just a moment to set an intention for the practice. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some small way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. And maybe that small way is doing the work that you need to do on yourself. I've been working with addiction recovery again, and I mentioned this to them, that doing the work. And even if we're not in recovery, we're still doing the work on ourselves, right? And discovering our mind patterns, our disruptive thought patterns, and the positive ones as well. And just noticing our thought patterns, and remembering that we have a body, we have a mind, but we are not the body, we are not the mind, we are not the thoughts flowing through our heads. And that can be our small way that we are contributing to the happiness and to the freedom for all. So let's do a little breath work, Nadi Shodhana. So right hand, and bring the right thumb to your right nostril, and close the mouth, and breathe in through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close off the left, breathe out the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close off the right. Breathe out the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in the left. Close off the left. Breathe out the right. Breathe in the right. Close off the right. Breathe out the left. Breathe in left. Close off left. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close off right. Breathe out left. Lower the hand. Breathe through both. And exhale. And opening the eyes on the inhale, arms by the sides. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist to the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, back to the center. 3, 4. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Come back to the center. And exhale, bend to the right. And the left arm reaches up and over. 5 breaths here. Maybe the hand, maybe the elbow rests on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. And you can bring a roll over your ankles and bring your hands down and step back to a downward dog. And just take a moment to pedal out the feet. If anyone does not want hands on assist, raise a leg. If anyone does not want lotions, raise a leg. No lotion, 2 lotion, 2 no lotions, 3 yes lotions. All right. And let's find some stillness in the downward dog. Tailbone reaching for the sky. Upper arm bones turning out away from the face. Shoulder blades pulling down the back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Inhale to a plank. Exhale the knees, chest, chin to the earth, and stay here. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs. Downward dog. Walk the feet forward to the hips or over the ankles. And we're gonna do something I do in my class every once in a while. So you're gonna bring your hands back. You gotta bend your knees to do this and bring your hands around your heels. So the thumbs are on the inside. Try to press the hands down and now straighten your legs as much as possible. Let the head be heavy. Feeling a little stretch between the shoulder blades. Opening up the shoulders a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the hands out to the front again. And now if you feel stable, bring the hands behind your back. Clasp the hands. Extend the arms up to the sky and let the hands fall over your head towards Shiva. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hands back down and roll all the way up. And let's bring the arms up by the ears. I mean, not by the ears. Bring them behind your neck like this and pull the shoulders back and lift the chest up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, chin to chest, elbows together. Inhale, lift up, elbows back. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows together. One more. Inhale, lift up, elbows back. Wow, this feels good. And exhale, chin to chest, elbows together. Come back up, lower the hands, and let's just roll the shoulders back. And roll the shoulders forward. All right. And come back to mountain, rooting the feet down into the earth. Good. Inhale with straight legs. Hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, root the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend knees, hands to earth. Right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, lift arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend knees, hands to earth, left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull chest through, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs with the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, Tadasana, Ashtanga A. Inhale, lift the prayer up over the head, gaze is up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth or blocks. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift up, prayer overhead, gazes up. And exhale, Tadasana, Ashtanga B. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Feet wide as the hips, thumbs to sacrum, lift the chest, pull the elbows back. Exhale, fold forward, tailbone reaches back, chest forward, reach down, hold on, big toes with yogi toe lock. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, exhale, one, inhale, exhale, two, inhale, exhale, three, inhale, exhale, four, inhale, exhale, five. Let's go a little deeper. So lift the toes up and bring the hands underneath the feet, palms up. Good. Inhale, long spine as you look forward, prepare. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. All right, bring your hands out from the feet. Bring the thumbs back to the sacrum and lift up all the way. Find that little bit of back bend, pulling the elbows back. And come back to Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right, left elbow outside the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, one, inhale, exhale, two, inhale, exhale, three, inhale, exhale, four, inhale, exhale, five, inhale back to the center, lift the prayer, and exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, one, inhale, exhale, two, inhale, exhale, three, inhale, exhale, four, inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, back to the center, lift the prayer, and exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, the left heel to earth. Lift up, warrior one. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, extend the leg, open shoulders and the hips to side. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, extended side angle B. Bend the right knee and bring the right hand inside. Back of the shoulder against the leg. The left arm is straight up. And think of your body as being between 2 panes of glass. You're in one plane. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lower the left hand down and start walking your hands over to the left side of the mat. Prasarita Padottanasana. So the hands come all the way over here, blanket side of the room, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold forward. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, keep your hands here, look up, and then lower the left knee to the earth and stand up. You can bring your hands to your hips for just a second. Right foot is extended towards the windows. Gate, right arm down, left arm up and over, reaching for the windows, opening up the side body. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now lift back up. Bring your hands down to the floor again. And then move your left foot forward and sit back behind your left foot. Another side bend. So bring the right arm down, maybe to the floor. The left arm reaches up and over. Maybe you hold on your foot, or you can hold on the bottom ear. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift up. Now you're going to love this transition. So extend the left leg out and then bend the right knee coming into pigeon. You got to turn your left leg under a little bit. And we're going to walk the hands over and lay down over our leg for this pigeon. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And lift up. And tuck your back toes and step back to downward dog. Now you can stay in downward dog or you can come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, keep pulling left hip back. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, extend the leg, open to the side. Exhale, warrior two, pelvic bone and tailbone pull together. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, beautiful. Inhale, exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, rebend. Left hand inside, left foot, right arm straight up. Extended side angle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lower the right hand down to the mat and start walking your hands over to the non-blanket side. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, look up, extending the spine, and exhale, fold forward. If you want to come into a headstand here or a second variation, you're welcome to do that. Inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, lower the feet back down to Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, everyone, look up. And your hands are on the floor. Bend the right knee down to the floor and stand up on your right knee. Left foot is flexed. Left arm down, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Yeah, side body. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, lift back up. Bring your hands down to the floor. Scoot your right foot forward and then sit back behind the right foot. Left arm down to the floor, right arm reaches up and over. Another side bend. Yeah, so just keep bringing your foot a little forward. There you go. Inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, lift up. Extend your right leg and then bend your left knee and work your way into pigeon. Nice. Turn your right leg under a little bit. Internally rotate it. Good. And you can walk your hands down. Sleeping pigeon. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And lift up and tuck the back toes. And exhale, step back to downward dog. And let's just breathe here for 5 breaths. We got more to go. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Beautiful. I see a bunch of triangles in here. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the right foot forward to low lunge. Exhale. Inhale, lift up to high lunge. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, rebend. Bring the hands to prayer. Twist the left elbow outside the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale the hands down to frame the front foot. And let your left heel reach back. And then inhale, lift up to a standing split. Exhale, fold over the leg. And don't worry about keeping the hips even this time. You can stack and lift as high as you can. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look up, bend the left knee. Exhale, lower the left knee to the floor outside the right foot for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Both sit bones, pull the right hip down. Inhale the left arm up and exhale, twist to the right. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, forward. Exhale, counter twist. Come back forward. Agni Shambhasana. Left shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Stack the right shin on top, ankle outside the knee. Good. Long spine. And you can bring your hands, maybe the elbows down the floor. Fold over the legs. Breathe here. Keep pulling this right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up halfway and walk your hands over to the right. Try to lower both elbows down to the floor and lift the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, 1. Inhale. I know it's awkward. Exhale, 2. You got the wall. You can cheat there. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. It'll lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Walk the hands back, forward, fold over the legs. Now lift up and lift your shin up. Right shin into your arms. Cradle the shin. We're going to go a little deeper with our side bending, moving into compass. So this is the calm before the storm. All right. And now see if you can bring this right knee over your right shoulder. You bring the left hand outside the right foot. Right hand comes down on the floor and extend the leg. Maybe look under your left arm. There you just lost the balance a little bit, but beautiful, everybody. 5 breaths. Looks like sacred geometry to me. This is one of those that just feels so good in the body. Sometimes you get to that sacred geometry. And you know it's sacred because it feels really good. It's like, yeah, my body is meant to do this. All right, so let go of the foot. And you can cross the ankles. How are we going to get out of this? Bring your hands down and then just step back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's breathe here in downward dog before we get to the other side. Two more breaths. Inhale, the left foot forward to low lunge. Exhale, inhale, lift up to high lunge. Exhale, inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale, rebend, hands to prayer, twist over to the left. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale back to the front. Hands reach bend down to the floor. Right heel reaches back. Inhale, lift up to a standing split. Exhale, fold over the standing leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Bend the right knee and lower the right knee to the earth outside the foot. Bring both sits bones down to the earth. Pull the left hip down. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, counter twist. Come back to the front. Agni Stambhasana, right shin on the bottom, the left ankle outside the right knee. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up halfway and walk your hands over to the left side. Try to lower both elbows down to the floor. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower back down. And walk your hands forward, fold over the legs. And lift up, cradle your left shin in your arms. Good. Good. And then go ahead and work your way into compass, bringing your knee over your shoulder. Good. Beautiful. Good. All right. Letting go of the foot. And then you can lower the left knee. You're going to cross the ankles, bring your hands down to the floor, and you can just step back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer back to Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Beautiful work. So we're just going to play around a little bit, but I want everybody to bring your mat up to the wall, skinny in towards the wall, and you want to have at least 2 blocks. And you may want a blanket too. Yeah, I think you're going to want a blanket for your knee. So if you're going to use the blanket, open it up to like this, and you can place it like this with your blocks here. And you're going to come down to your left knee and your right, you may even want more blocks. Your right foot is here on your blocks here. And you're going to bring your hand down in front and then see if you can reach your hand here and maybe walk the hand down to the foot. And then try to find that side bend and lift up off the blocks. Okay, so everybody go ahead and try that. This is an actual asana. I'm not making this up. So you're going to start with your left knee and your right foot is on the blocks. So you need to be facing around the other way, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, so you can start by bringing it on the wall and then see if you can lower it all the way down to the foot. Hold on to the foot. Try to keep this shoulder like this. It's going to be an intense stretch. Good. And then this left hand is going to hold on to the foot. You have this right hand in front of the right leg. Yeah, press the hand down. And you may be able to lift, nice stuffing, yeah, the foot off there and breathe 5 breaths. Or just feel this nice stretch and breathe 5 breaths. Good. Nice. Okay, good. And just lower your foot down and then make your way to the other side. I mean, there's a fancy way you can get into it from downward dog. We're just sort of building it up here. So now you're on your right knee, your left foot comes to the wall. Bring your left arm, and you're going to press your left arm against the leg. That's going to help you find a little more steadiness. Yeah. Yep, there you go. So press that down. Yep. And maybe you can reach down and hold onto the foot and find that intense side stretch here. 5 breaths. Good. Nice. Lower the foot down. And lift back up. And everyone can just come into a child seat facing the middle of the room. So you're going to move your blocks. Come in child seat. Breathe a few breaths here. And we'll practice our inversion. So we'll take about 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. So I'm going to let you choose what you want to do. If you can come into headstand, either in the middle of the room or on the wall, or you got the wall here, you could practice handstand or forearm stand. If anyone wants me to assist them, I'm right here. Start whenever you're ready. It's just amazing how the breadth of what the human body can do. And now that I've been working with so many beginners and people who or maybe runners, people who only move their body in one way, I can say that we're actually pretty advanced. And then you see incredible things that people do, videos or whatever of all kinds of acrobatics. And of course, there's even competitive yoga. Somebody was asking me about competitive yoga today. I'm like, yeah, yoga's not supposed to be competitive, but there are yoga competitions. They can make anything into a sport, I guess, into a competition. About 3 more minutes. There's also a new study that came out in the last couple of days about the benefits of yoga. I think it was a pretty big study. I've run it across the headline a couple times, so I need to go back and find it. So, I mean, there are people that do crazy things with their bodies, like run 50-mile races and things like that. But yoga, it has been scientifically proven, is going to be good for your brain as well as your body. We know that already, but it's nice to have some scientific proof as well. Right? Another minute here. Thirty more seconds. And calmly and with control, coming back down, let's all find a child's seat for a few breaths. All right. Everyone turn around towards the middle of the room and press your hands down and towards the middle of the room and make your way back to a downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, lift the hands off the earth. Press the feet down, exhale 5, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, lift, exhale, lower down, rock out the hips. And let's use the wall for Shalambhasana. So scoot back and press your toes, your toe pads into the wall, higher than the black molding. Yeah, press it up a little higher. Like, there you go. Press in there. Good. Make your arms alongside your body and lift up. Shalambhasana. Exhale 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, lift, exhale, lower down, rest one cheek down, rock it out. Dhanurasana, bend the knees, reach back, hold on to the ankles. Inhale, lift up, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down, rock it out. Second Dhanurasana. Bend the knees, reach back, hold on to the ankles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and rock it out. Good. And let's come up to the wall. So you're just going to sit up and come up to the wall for camel. So you might want to bring your blanket out again, and you're going to bring your hips up to the wall. Bring your thumbs to the sacrum. Lift up. And I'm going to let everybody do this on their own time. Bring the hands back to the ankles. Breathe 5 breaths here. Good. And after 5 breaths, lift back up. There you go, beautiful. Bring your knees together and just sit back on your heels and take a little twist either side, a little twist to the right, a little twist to the left. And turn back around and coming into bridge. So let's see, can we use the wall for bridge? Not really. So just, you can bring your feet up to the wall and try it like that. Reach down for the back of the heels, or you can hold on to the front of the ankles. Inhale, lift the lower, middle, upper back. Roll the shoulders under, clasping the hands together. Keep lifting up. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. And lower all the way down. And windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Yeah. And let's all use the wall today for Urdhva Dhanurasana, if you're coming into Urdhva Dhanurasana, because I think it's good to remind yourself, even if you've been doing 1,000 Urdhva Dhanurasanas, it's good to use the wall and see if you're bringing, a little test to see if you're bringing the shoulders over the wrists. So you can use the blocks on the molding if you like, or just turn around so your head is towards the wall. Bring your hands by your shoulders and lift up. You count 5 breaths to yourself, but see if you can see if your shoulders are over the wrists. Good. Yeah. And this is good for you because you need to see, yeah, you're lifting this way. You okay? Okay. And if you want to do all 15 breaths in one go, you're welcome to do that, or come down in between. Good. Good. Windshield wiper the knees a little bit. Good. Nice, Penny. Lower your heels back down. There you go. Yeah, this is good. This is good. The shoulders over the wrists. Beautiful. You want to hug the knees to the chest? You want a little adjustment? So when you finish your 15 breaths, hug the knees into the chest. Now we can use the wall for a wall-assisted happy baby. So get your booty as close as you can to the wall, lay your back down, bring your feet nice and wide. You can reach down, hold on to the ankles. Good. Good. And then you can bring your legs into a wide straddle on the wall. Bring your hands down your inner thighs just to increase the stretch there. Good. Bring the legs back up the wall. Bend the knees so the feet are on the wall and cross the right ankle over the left thigh for a wall-assisted figure 4. It's kind of the same thing as a wall-assisted Agni Stambhasana. You're stretching the same thing. There you go, good. Try to get your booty all the way down the floor. You can walk your foot up if you need to. Good, there you go. And change sides. And then bring the left foot back to the wall and roll over to the side. And go ahead and sit up and then scoot back and bring your feet on the wall for wall-assisted Paschimottanasana. And hold on to your ankles and try to reach your chest towards the wall. Feel your tailbone reaching back out. Your chest is reaching towards the wall. Maybe you can lower down until your torso is flat on your thighs. And once your torso is flat on your thighs, you can lower your head down. But try not to round the shoulders. 10 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, lift back up. And let's all come into Supta Baddha Konasana for a few breaths. So bring the bottom of the feet together and lay back on your back. Just let gravity is doing the assisting this time for just a few breaths. All right, now you are welcome to stay here, or you can practice shoulder stand, or you can come back to legs up the wall, your choice. You have plenty of time. Good. This is beautiful, Delphine. This idea of sacred geometry, it's a beautiful essay. I hope everybody has read it. The month is almost draws nigh. And it's a little academic until you apply it to nature. When you start thinking about how you can find sacred geometry in nature. And remembering that we are part of nature. We have tried to separate ourselves from it, but we are always dependent on it. We are part of it. And remembering how we are part of nature goes back to that topic of finding our small way to help all beings be happy and free. Remembering that we are part of nature. Just taking the necessary steps to make every choice of yours with the remembrance that we are part of nature. And nature always has to grow. It's like that proverbial flower growing up out of the sidewalk. Nature continues to expand. If we left all the buildings and the streets alone, and didn't have any maintenance on them, nature would just take over. You've probably seen those pictures where there are these structures that humans built and were abandoned some reason, and nature has just completely taken over them, grown up. Trees grow right up through floors, right up through roofs. So when you try to find your small way, when you try to find your intention to fit into nature, to make nature part of your life, it helps to remember that nature must always grow. Don't work against that. You're just making things unnecessarily hard for yourself. If you're trying to stop nature, stop growth. One more minute here. Lower the feet overhead into plow. Find your 5 deep breaths here on your own speed. And after 5 breaths, come into Karnapidasana, knees around the ears. And after 5 breaths in Karnapidasana, slowly roll down. And come into Matsyasana fish. 5 more breaths all together. Matsyasana fish. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower. And everyone, make sure you're well set up for Shavasana. Begin to deepen the breath. Slow inhales and deep exhales. As you deepen the breath, observe the movement in your chest, ribs, and abdomen. Allow the movement to extend to the fingers and the toes. Any joints that are ready to move. And stretch the arms overhead. Hug the knees into the chest. And slowly roll to the right side and just pause here a moment in fetal position and recall the intention that you set for the practice. That one simple sentence. Repeat it to yourself now. And press your top hand down into the earth. And lift yourself back up and set up for meditation. If you want to sit against the wall, you are welcome to do that. And once you find that comfortable seat that you can commit to being still in and closing the eyes and imagining that energy is lifting up from your tailbone all the way through your spine and all the way through the top of your head. And you are welcome to find a mantra that you would like to practice today on the inhales and the exhales. 3 ohms and 3 shantis. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Giving thanks for the teachings of yoga from the past, present, and those yet to come. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Thanks for being here.